What's up, Dog Squad? Trucks back in another video on the channel today, Dog Squad. And in today's video, we are going to be doing Week 12 NFL predictions. Before we get into that, make sure to hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell, so you never miss one of my videos. Smash that like button. We're trying to get 700 subs by the end of the year. We're right now currently 681. Thank you so much for the support on these videos so far and the shorts. Finally got back to another over 1,000 viewed video or short yesterday. Keep on supporting that. 100 viewed videos in the past week. I can't thank y'all enough for what y'all have done, Dog Squad. I know I haven't done these talkative videos in a while that have to do with the predictions, but I'm back since I have break. I will maybe do more of these, but especially during Christmas break, I'll be doing these. Talkative. The others may just be here are my predictions, and then maybe playoffs will probably be different as well. But now, without further ado, let's get right into these predictions. They just be like that. The back hopefully gets more involved.
In the microwave, I close the door.
Alright, here we go, Dog Squad, with the Week 12 NFL predictions. As you can see, I did a Thanksgiving theme because I want to wish everyone, each one of y'all, happy Thanksgiving. I know I wish everyone that tomorrow. I'll post some just a happy Thanksgiving tomorrow on Instagram and YouTube, and on Discord. But I have a background here. Got it, and then, you know, we haven't done this in a while, but if you never saw my videos, I do these week by week and overall predictions. Record is currently 106 and 58. I know I've explained in the past that not all my predictions have been Thursday Night Football. Actually, none of them have. But now it's the first time since I'm, get to do it during a week because I'm not in school. I'm able to do it before a Thursday night. Well, Thanksgiving, of course, but now I'll be able to. But that's the reason why I was never able to Thursday Night Football. So that's why I said including Thursday Night Football record on the past week 6 prediction when I was doing the talk, not when I was just saying here, remember the regular shorts I do. But this is overall everything, all my predictions, because there's a couple weeks I missed and all that. It's not like everything's messed up or anything, but that is my overall predictions. I was like, yeah, I might as well just give the overall prediction record and not just the particular ones you did. But so far, records have been great. Worst week so far has been, I guess you could either say 7 or 6 and 7. Week 7, I guess, was 6 and 7. I guess was the worst week, but last week was pretty good, pretty darn good. 11 and 3. We've had some pretty good double-digit win weeks. We've had, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 double-digit out of 11 weeks. That's pretty good. But we'll see what we can do with that this week. Let's see. We have and 168 and 58. 106. Gosh, and 58. I say that's pretty good. So we're going to start off with the first game of the week, which is the first Thanksgiving game tomorrow. 11 a.m. I shouldn't say Eastern, I should say Central. But on Fox, the Packers taking on the Lions. Lions coming off a close call against against the Chicago Bears, but they were able to pull it off after scoring 2 touchdowns in the final, 5 minutes, 6 minutes. Packers coming off a win they much needed against a Chargers team who really likes to lose by 3 or less points. They were able to pull that win off. I think this game, the Lions will have finally a Thanksgiving win. They haven't had so many in the past, as well as the Cowboys, but it will, I think, take them quite a bit to get going. I think the Packers will try to take the lead. It'll be a fight, and then I think eventually it'll be like 24-21. I think the Lions will just pull ahead after that. Lions tend to do that, especially against divisional rivals on Thanksgiving. So I do think the Lions will improve to 9-2, while Packers drop to 4-7 of the year. Oh, wrong button. All right, this is the game I kind of already talked about. Commanders 4-7 at Cowboys 7-3. It'll be the second game of Thursday Night Football or Thursday night. Thanksgiving, 3:30 p.m. Central Time on CBS. I do think this will be kind of like the other game, but the Cowboys, I think, will, not blow them out right away. Maybe it'll be like 14-6, and then eventually it'll be 21-6. They'll start getting away. Then maybe 24-12. Then they'll just keep on moving, and Commanders won't want to do anything with it. this is a Commanders team that can be sneaky, and they've got weapons. Sam Howell with a lot of passing yards, completion percentage. This is exactly what he is. That's why he's a good quarterback. Dak Prescott's been going off with CeeDee Lamb. This is an exact team that can, pull off wins. But I know we haven't pulled off wins against over .500. We've gotten a close one, and then it was just a horrible one. But it's just this one should be a definite win for Dallas, and they should be able to just take care of business against the Commanders. They will go to 8-3 as the Commanders will drop to 4-8. Moving on, that's the last game, which will be a Thursday night, Sunday night game, or basically it's Thursday night, but it's on the NBC. So 7:20 p.m. Central Time. It's a good one. 49ers coming off another big win over the Buccaneers. Well, not really big, but they did play well, took care of business against the Buccaneers and Baker Mayfield. Seahawks coming off a heartbreaking loss, and they blew a 16-7 lead to the LA Rams. Get swept by them this year. Geno Smith ain't gonna probably play. I didn't really hear if he's out for the season or not, but we'll just see. The 49ers, though, they're starting to get back better and better. They got the addition of Chase Young a couple weeks ago. They blew out the Jaguars. This is a 49ers team now you can be scared of. And the Seahawks doesn't look like they got that. They got the fight in them. They got the dog in them. But with Drew Lock in them, even if Geno Smith was playing tomorrow, I think this would be 49ers. I think they would take care of this. Because Geno Smith, he couldn't. He was kind of playing when Rams were trying to come back. So I don't think they will pull off an upset tomorrow against a really good 49ers team. Okay, so this is the first ever Black Friday game. This is between the Miami Dolphins sitting at a 7-3, taking on the New York Jets of 4-6. AFC East rivalry. This will be at 2 p.m. on Amazon Prime. I don't know why it's not a late game, but not just because it's on a Prime Video, which they usually do Thursday night football games. I just think it'd be better if it was prime time if that's the only game. But that's kind of weird, but oh well. But anyways, it's gonna be an interesting matchup. I kind of wish the Jets were good this year with Aaron Rodgers, but I guess that's not happening. But I think the Dolphins will just they have great offense, and the defense. It's gonna be tough for the defense, for that Jets defense, but they've been too inconsistent this year. I don't really think it's gonna matter for them. I think Jalen Ramsey will get a couple picks. I think against Zach Wilson, he's pretty inconsistent as well. I think the Dolphins get this one and go to 8-3 of the year. Still fight for that top 1 seed in the league or the conference, and they still have number 1 in the division. Jets dropped to 4-7. Okay, now we're on to the Sunday games. This is the noon one. Saints sitting at a 5-5, at the Falcons sitting at a 4-6. Sunday, 12 p.m. on Fox. Remember, this is all on Central Time because that's where I live, so it's just basis for me to say it. Falcons now putting in Desmond Ridder for this week. I guess that's okay. It's not going to be the greatest for them, but especially with Arthur Smith giving them in trouble, their head coach. Saints do have, I think, more of an advantage. I think their offense has now produced more. Kamara came back already. Their defense still with Cam Johnson. It's not really much. This is always a tough matchup. That division's not that good. You got the Saints sitting at 5-5 and them being top. It's really not much to say. It's just going to be kind of a scrappy game. Who can win? And I just think the Saints can. That's really all I can say about this game. Steelers 6-4. The Bengals 5-5. 12 p.m. Central Time on CBS. Bengals not having Joe Burrow. I don't think he's playing, but even if he was, he would still try to have to come off that injury. Steelers, even though their offense isn't doing that well, they already fired Matt Canada, so I think I think they'll be coming off that, all knowing what to do. You know how Arkansas football was after they fired Dan Enos. They came out and beat a good Florida team. If you did not know that, they did. Steelers, I think, will do the same exact thing. Matt Canada's giving them trouble, but Kenny Pickett, man, he's gonna have to, he's gonna have to get better to keep his job. He's not helping them one bit. They're not that good of a 6-14. They got to be the worst. Coming off a loss to the Browns. Bengals coming off a loss to the Ravens. Both coming off losses, but I think the Steelers had a better one. And I just think they're going to, even if Cincinnati's at home, it doesn't always affect them. Their defense is going to have to get, I think it's going to get to their O-line, which is not that good. The Steelers defense and then that Bengals defense against Steelers offense could do it, but I just think Steelers will have a better team, and I think they'll be able to get the 4 points. Probably a game winner with like a minute left, and it'll be a fight, but I just don't think the Bengals will get it. So I think the Bengals will drop back again to a losing record to go 5-6. Steelers will go up to 7-4, and Kenny Pickett is still in there. Okay, this is horrible. This is just a horrible game. Panthers 1-9, bad team. Sorry, I didn't put the date or time. 12 p.m. I think on Fox or CBS. I think maybe Fox. I don't know. Whatever. This is just a game that you can't really say it's good. Panthers not doing well. I think already eliminated. Titans, they can't do a thing this year. They can't find a quarterback that's going to help them. Even with Levis starting, nope, didn't work. Titans better. I'm going to give them the win. Buccaneers 4-6 at Colts 5-5. 12 p.m. Central Time on CBS. Okay, Gardner Minshew's been helping them quite a bit. Better than I thought the Colts would be this year. Buccaneers, about where I didn't expect them to start so good, but I guess that's just how it goes. The Colts, they're at home. I think Gardner Minshew's proven, like I said, to help this team out. The Buccaneers, Baker Mayfield's a fighter. He can fight in games, which I think for some reason somehow it'll be a Buccaneers being up like 20-10 in like the fourth quarter, and then the Colts or not the fourth quarter, but at halftime or something. I think the Colts will come back. Gardner Minshew will get going. Michael Pittman will go off. Baker Mayfield still has a good game, but I think the Colts will be able to handle them. I think they'll get the win. They go to 6-5. Buccaneers drop to 4-7. All right, next up. Again, this is a bad game. Patriots sitting at a 2-8. Giants sitting at a 3-8. 12 p.m. on Fox. We've seen some stuff with Tommy DeVito. He's actually not bad of an undrafted rookie quarterback, but again, you're playing another bad team. What are you going to do with it? Well, Patriots can't find their quarterback now. I don't know what. I guess they're just going to have to draft one. The Giants, looks like they've kind of found it. Not really. They haven't found their quarterback, but it's working. So maybe with Tommy DeVito, Saquon Barkley, I think, is going to get a touchdown in this game against a Patriots defense, which used to be a really good one in the red zone and all that. But they just won't be this time. I think the Giants will get the dub. They'll take care of what they need to get, and they'll go to 4-8. And so they'll have a 4 game, and they'll be tied with the Commanders. In fact, I think, after this week, they'll go up in the NFC East, and they'll go to 3rd. Patriots will go to 2-9 and still sitting at not a year that. I kind of expect them to have like 4 or 5 wins this year, so I wasn't surprised that they're this bad. Okay, this is a good game. Jaguars 7-3, Texans 6-4. A little AFC South rematch rivalry. 12 p.m. on CBS. This will be high scoring. I think it'll be about maybe a shootout. It won't be so high scoring for a big Rams-Chiefs shootout from a few years ago. But both offenses will do well. The defense, I think, will have a little trouble with C.J. Stroud and Tank Dell and Nico Collins and Noah Brown. I think they'll have a lot of trouble with them. But I'm not going to see anything going on with Houston this week. C.J. Stroud's going to have a terrific game. So will Trevor Lawrence. The Texans may have trouble with Travis Etienne, but I think their offense will do enough where they'll squeeze by and get the win, 42-35. They go to 7-4 as the Jags go to 7-4 as Texans now have first place in the division after beating them and sweeping them. Browns 7-3 at Broncos 5-5. Pretty good. 3:05 p.m. Central Time. Now we're at the late slate on Fox. One of the late slate games. This Browns are now going to meet their match. They couldn't do. They had a great job. They did a great job against a tough defense the other day. But I think the Broncos, they can be pretty loud at home. I think this is where the Broncos keep on rolling. I think they've got a lot more momentum than the Browns do. They're going into this game. They're getting back into it. The Russell Wilson and Sean Payton, it's clicking. I think I'm gonna take an upset here. I'm just gonna say Broncos are willing, or maybe not. Maybe it's not an upset, but they have the capability to beat the Browns in this game. Browns are a great team. So are the Broncos, both playoff contenders this year. But Broncos go to get the win. They go to their first winning record of the season, 6-5, as the Browns drop to 7-4 of the year. Rams 4-6, of the Cardinals 2-9. Yeah, Rams are a tough team. Well, not to us because we blew them out. But Rams can defeat anyone. Cardinals, so can they, but they don't. 3:05 p.m. Central Time on Fox, by the way. Rams will just go in there. They'll have their defense, I think, will be able to stop Kyler Murray. Kyler Murray will have a good game, but his runs will get to them. But yet that Rams offense is getting back with Matthew Stafford. It's getting back in business, and I think they'll take care of the business. I think they'll take care of what they need to be doing. But they'll get I think they'll be down at one point. Let's say I think it'll be like a 10-3 ball game or something in like the first quarter. But I think they'll do well otherwise after getting in the lead after that. Okay, so this is a 3:30 p.m. Central Time on CBS. Chiefs 7-3 at the Raiders 5-6. 3:30. Sorry, I already said that. Chiefs, I think they're gonna get angry. They want to win. They want to prove that they can do well. They're not like, oh, we're not. They're not gonna let people know, oh, well, we're just not that team this year. No, they're gonna prove that they can be. They're gonna do that. They handle the Raiders a lot every year. They struggled last year in that first game. In the second game, they dominated them in Las Vegas, and they'll do the same thing today. Patrick Mahomes like throw 3 touchdowns. Aiden McConnell won't be able to do anything with it, and I don't. They're going to hold Devontae Adams pretty well. But they get the wins 8-3 as the Raiders go to 5-7. Okay, Bills 6-5 and the Eagles 9-1. We kind of hope this would be 3:25 p.m. Central Time on CBS, by the way. We kind of hope this would have been a good game because we thought the Bills were going to be a better team. I thought they were going to be like around 8-3, 9-2 right now, still trying to fight pretty close with Miami. But it's not. I don't like it because hopefully the Eagles lose this game, but I'm predicting them to win because they're just a really good off. They have both sides of the ball is just too good to handle. Bills inconsistent. Apparently Stephon Diggs just can't seem he's double teamed. That's probably what the Eagles are going to do with Darius Slay and Bradbury. I don't know. I mean, just whatever they can do, I guess. I mean, maybe they'll double team him. I don't know, but I think the Bills will. They just won't have a chance. With their offense is good and their defense is good, but not enough to hold the Eagles tomorrow on Sunday. I mean, there's just a good team. As a Cowboys fan, I'm sorry, they just are. Eagles are a very good team. They're probably the best team in the league, and that's just there. You just got to admit it. Hope we can beat them though, because I'll be going to that game, and I don't want to lose again. I'm 1-1 going to Cowboys games. I went to the Vikings 2019 and we lost, and then we beat the Giants 2021, Week 5, blew them out. Okay, so we are now to the primetime games. This is a Sunday Night Football. Ravens 8-3 at Chargers 4-6, 7:20 p.m. on NBC. As of right now, the LA Chargers are last in the division. Don't know who expected that, but when you try to get Kellen Moore as your OC and Brandon Staley, and Staley didn't do anything. He isn't helping the team. Justin Herbert, I feel like, deserves better. But Ravens. He's starting to find receivers with Zay Flowers and Odell Beckham. We saw last week that he can feed other people just besides just running the ball. I mean, I know you lost J.K. Dobbins, but you're able to still use your running back. And that Chargers defense will still get in a fight with them at home. I just think the Ravens, once again, will survive. And Chargers can't do a thing because they're going to lose by 3 or less points. I don't think they'll be able to hold the Ravens and still have more points in them when that clock hits 0, but it will definitely be a fight. Chargers always give a fight. You give credit to them. Brandon Staley, but I don't know how long he's going to have his job. But I think, like I said, Herbert deserves better. I just think the I think the Ravens will be like maybe a shootout, and then the Ravens will try to pull ahead, and then the Chargers try to come back, and it'll kind of be it'll be a good game to watch. So don't let that record trick you. But the Chargers still drop further down than the division, going to 4-7. Ravens go higher in the division, going to 9-3. This is the last game. Bears 3-8, Vikings 6-5. Monday. This is a Monday Night Football game on ESPN, 7:15 p.m. Central Time. Yeah, the Vikings. Oh, there's a question about this logo. I just wanted to get, since there's no white. I wanted to get I didn't care. I wanted a good clean logo background. Right here it's all this white. Yeah, that's why. I guess they sometimes have that logo, but Bears, Justin Fields, he seems to be able to help the team out a lot, but I don't think he's the problem. His team isn't good enough, and I just think they can't hold on to leads either. And Josh Dobbs is going to handle them pretty well at home, and he's a good quarterback. And don't get me wrong, after what we did, after him beating us when he was at the Cardinals, I mean, look at that. Or the Vikings are I'm trying to put into words. Their defense is, you don't hear much about it, but they're able to stop at some points. They have a good one, but it could be better. But they'll be able to handle that Bears. They'll have trouble, but I think the offense will be fine. Josh Dobbs will be fine against that Bears defense, but I do think I think the defense will have trouble against Justin Fields and DJ Moore. I think DJ Moore will have a touchdown, but we'll see what happens. But the Vikings do get a close win, about 7 points over the Bears. But that is going to do it for today, Dust Squad. Make sure to like this video, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. So you never miss one of my videos. Hope you have a wonderful Thanksgiving. Hope you enjoy some turkey. Hope you enjoy football tomorrow. And hope you enjoy the rest going into Week 12. I'll have you my reaction from the game, a video tomorrow after the Cowboys game, and all that fun stuff. Because I'll be not live for tomorrow because I'll be at Thanksgiving. I'll be with my family and all that. So you know. All right, Dog Squad. I'll see you next time. Peace.